What's up? It's your boy Mean Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto. Yeah, I want to talk about Let's Rap About It podcast, which features Jim Jones, Maino, Dave East, and Fab. They spoke their opinion on 50 Cent and his new documentary, The Reckoning, about P Diddy, and they were saying basically that 50's wrong for that. And as usual, 50 was going when he saw that he was gonna clap back at him, which he did. He got on Instagram and said, that them boys some squatters. They owe like a $250,000 on the building, but they worried about how they dress and 50 coming at you. And Maino clap back, saying that he curly, he finna roast him or whatever. But I got to say, 50 do got a point. He said, he know that Diddy's their hero, and that they were taking up for him because they got hit in the butt and probably don't remember, or they do remember, or they was participating with it, with the Diddy parties. And that's how I see it too, man. If you taking up for P Diddy right now, man, after watching that documentary and plus all the things we heard about Diddy doing, man, Diddy was low down, man. This just his karma. It's called karma. This is part of God's plan. A documentary, it depends on how you live your life. If you was living your life foul and everybody on the documentary was saying the same thing, how foul you was, that's what the documentary is going to be based upon. Diddy didn't do no good deeds. People is not saying anything good about Diddy to show that he was a good person in this doc. 50 owing people money. He wasn't paying people. He getting people knocked off. He beating women. And we see this. The women saying what they doing. Guys saying that they waking up butt hurt and it's just everything he was doing was just fire. Everybody black had a story bad to say about Diddy. All the people that was close to him, they had things bad to say about Diddy. So what do y'all expect the documentary was supposed to be about? Diddy was this angel? Diddy donated $100 million to the Negro Foundation or something? Diddy tried to make peace with Pac and Big? Or we gonna go off the Keefe D's them saying that he offered $1 million to give people whack? I just saw Chopper say that P Diddy paid his security to knock him out and gave him some hush money. See, P Diddy was just ruling off his money, which is like what the devil do. But you see how God works. Karma gonna come from a person doing evil like that. It might don't come right then and there. It might don't come a few years later. It could come at the end of your life. And sometimes them dirty people, they don't get karma. The karma will go to their family, to their kids. But it just so to happen that Diddy got to reap what he sowed, man. Diddy dish the dirt. That's how it works. What you put out, the energy you put out is the energy that you will get in return one day, someday. And this day is Diddy's day. And I don't see why people, they getting on there trying to take up for Diddy. But them boys at the Let's Rap podcast, like Jim Jones, them, because I seen when Diddy went back to Harlem and Jim Jones, they hanging out. He already told Fabolous, hey, we want a party. Who knows what happened? They may have party. And they could have party with Diddy. Or a lot of them, they scared of Diddy because they know how Diddy is, the power he got. He, like I say, he got money. He can get you knocked off at any time. But see, it had to take a bully, a person like 50. They got money too. They can come at this guy. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how it works. And you see, he just can't come at 50 any kind of way. Because 50 got power too. But how I look at it, 50, when he first came in the game, 50 gonna always go against the industry, man. He done already told himself, it's easy to see when you look at me. If you look closely, 50 don't back down. How he came out with the song How to Rob, talking about the industry. He already knew that he was gonna always be up against the industry. 50 don't care. 50 just, hey, he on your top, and he coming with everything he got. So, I mean, good luck with y'all going to, Maino, especially you trying to go at fifth, because I don't think you got enough for him, my boy. But it just still tickled me that people still holding up for Diddy after all the evilness and wrong that they seen this guy do. They still want to say don't bash the brother. He a black man. Okay, that black man that got over so many other black men. What else? I mean, when you coming at a guy like this, you got to take it for what it's for, what he have done. And all he have been doing was dirt to people. He was selfish. He didn't really care too much about other people, man. I'm telling you, his artists, all of them got the same story. And the artists that you see that ain't saying nothing about Diddy that they know he have done them wrong, they scared. They scared. They know the power this man is. That's why a lot of other artists ain't saying nothing, but the artists that he just stomped and, yeah, they got something to say. Look at his bodyguard, Gene Deal. He was there through most of it. So his story, he been saying these stories was accurate. 50 just brought this to the forefront with this documentary. See, once you put the documentary out and the internet can have all eyes focused on Diddy, and they watching like, wow, this dude here was a beast. This dude was evil. And now the whole world could talk about it at once, and everybody acting like he 50 wrong. No, 50 just putting out the facts, the opinions of people. Some people can't lie, but everybody ain't lying on Diddy because we've been hearing these stories for years. You got killers, Crips talking about he offered them $1 million and said it in front of everybody. We seen what happened to Biggie. He made him go over there to the West Coast after Tupac was unalive, knowing that these guys had revenge that they would hurt about that, and he didn't even care. He still wanted Big to stay, and out of all of that shooting going on, Puffy car didn't get hit up. It was Big. I mean, that's crazy. Big didn't even want to be in there. Then there's reports that he got pocket. Man, come on, man. And people still want to hold up for Puffy. But I guess like 50 said, that's their hero. And he didn't but hurt them. And, it is what it is. They love him. So that's why 50 is really exposing all y'all, man. All y'all that's rolling with Diddy, man, y'all had some type of interaction with him too. Y'all either scared of him or you party with him. And that's just that, man. So yeah, I want to speak on that, man. Everybody want to come out and defend Diddy and all that. Come on, man. It's not 50 really doing it. It's God doing it. It's called karma. He reaped what he sowed. That's the energy he put out. So now this is the energy in return. He getting his name tarnished. He getting exposed. And he locked up. Period. Y'all like the video if y'all made it this far. And man, as always, I'm going to come back with some more flavor, man. And it's all good. It's your boy, Mean Joe Green. Love. I'm about.